All right, hello everyone, and today we are going to do our first actual sublimation print, and we're going to be using the Cricut mini heat press. So in these upcoming videos, I'm going to try to show you how you can make money without having all that fancy equipment and supplies. Most people hesitant about going into business right away because they don't have. And in all honesty, you do not need all of that fancy equipment. And today I'm going to be, like I said, working with and it's going to be the Raspberry Mini Cricut heat press. I have seen some other ones on Amazon. I will be leaving a link to those. One in which I want to try because it's going to have a much larger press area. So, but I'm not going to get that until I actually get home. So with the mini Cricut heat press, you already have like your docking station where you can put it while waiting for your press. And of course I'm doing it the wrong way, so it actually goes that way, like this. All right, I have my little pillow, heat transfer pillow. I have some Teflon sheets, and what I'm going to do my first print on is going to be the phone holder, the socket, or the POC socket, or whatever you want to call it. But that's going to be my first press. And with this phone holder, it will come with your metal sublimation disc. It will come with a sticker, and then of course the phone holder. So what I'm getting ready to do right now is I'm going to go ahead, and they do come in white or black. So they will come in white or black. Let me see if I could. Yeah. So it will come in white or black. Put that to the side, and I am going to hook up this mini Cricut heat press. Let's get that hot. Let's get that going. Now these we have graduation season coming up, so they will make some good, like, thank you for coming gifts for graduation. Let me see if I can get this. All right, there you go. They will make some good gifts, like thank you gifts, complimentary gifts for graduation. And what I'm gonna do now is, let's go ahead and turn this on. So this is where you would turn that on. It has 3 levels, 2, 3. I'm gonna put it to the 3rd level. This is gonna actually be my 2nd time using this press. I purchased it over a year ago, never really used it. So I decided to bring it with me just to show how you would not need such a big heat press to even get started doing business. Start small, save up your money, build up your customers, and then start branching out to the bigger things. I would actually start small to make sure it's something that you would really want to get into, because you will find yourself buying all this expensive equipment, and then you're like, the heck with this, I don't want to do this anymore. And at least you won't have so much invested. But you know, I paid about I don't think I paid less than $50 for this. Paid less than $50 for this. So let's see how it holds up. Let's see how it works as it warming up. I have my pre-printed sheets here. I just want to say that I do not own rights to any of these images. This one I did make, but they're not for sale, and it's for demonstration purposes only. So let's see which one. I think I'm going to, well, this is a, let me make sure because I just added that. All right, so that's going to be too big anyway. All right, so the heat press is all green. It's ready to go. Did not take long at all. I don't think that was 2 minutes warm time. So it took less than 2 minutes to heat. I'm going to try this image here because I did try to make it into a size that would be suitable enough for the phone holder. And actually, like I said earlier in previous videos, I was gonna actually do some graduation designs, but my laptop that I didn't purchase it, it was given to me as a gift by my son. Thank you, AJ. But it did not come with a disk drive, so I was unable to unable to install my Adobe Photoshop Element 6 in it. But I do have a portable drive at home, and I'll show that video later once I get back home. So I am going to cover this with a white cloth. This is just regular white paper towel. This is the image already printed, and I don't know if you can, it may not show in reverse on camera, but it's actually printed in reverse. And then this is our disc. And I just want to make sure right now that, let's see, make sure that that does not have a clear protective coating on it prior to sublimation. Just want to make sure there's no clear plastic on it. You're going to need a disposable scalpel, any scalpel or any craft knife, but this is like a must-have tool when crafting. So I'm going to see if it, and I believe it does. So yes, there is a protective plastic. So before you begin sublimating on this, make sure that you take off that protective plastic. All right. Being that that plastic was on there, there's no need to get any type of tape or get a lint roller to clean off any lint, because whatever lint was on there was removed with that plastic. And basically for this, what you want to do is, I'm just going to sit that over it like that. To keep any movement or ghosting, you want to make sure that you tape this down good. So I'm going to get some heat transfer tape. It has to be heat transfer tape. You cannot use regular tape. Regular tape will burn. This is a heat transfer resistant tape, and that's what type of tape you will need when doing sublimation. So I am going to okay, so that way it will not move. And now what you want to do really is to go ahead and flip this upside down, because you want to press with the image facing down onto your sublimation item. So with this, it's going to be that disc, and I'm going to put this here because I don't want any sublimation ink getting onto my heat pillow. Make sure that's on good. It did not shift. And I'm gonna just put this upside down. For this, I have it set to the highest level. The box I left home because it took up so much room. It took too much room up inside that US Party mailbox. So I will show a picture of how the box would look. For this, With the highest setting, I want to say this goes up to 400 degrees. And I will have to look at that to make sure, but if I'm not mistaken, it will go up to 400 degrees. So we're going to press this for 60 seconds at 400 degrees. All right, so let's try to find that circle. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit it there and press. I want to say with this pillow under it, I'm not getting a good firm pressure, so I may have to remove this pillow. All right, I want to say that's about 60 seconds. And you can tell where I was pressing, so I don't feel any of the metal pieces on this outside. It is still contained in that circle area. And as you can see, some of it bled onto that bottom layer of paper. This is why I covered that. And I really do not want to remove this until I can tell whether or not it took, or if I'm gonna have to add more pressure. You know what? For some reason, I just turned this on. So I'm hoping at this point that this was not off. I'm hoping that that was not off during the time I was pressing. Let's see. I'm not going to remove it. Let's see. Y'all ready to see it? I don't think y'all ready. Y'all ready? See what it came out? How it came out? All right. And this is how it came out, y'all. So let's get this tape off. Okay. And let me just point out something that I did see. Right here, it looked like it did not, like it could have used a little more heat. And I want to say because of the pillow, it was not like a solid, firm press. You can see where it left some ink there, but it can be done. So you can use the mini heat press to make your phone holders, pop socket, whatever you want to call them. You can purchase one of those, invest in one of those to do graduation gifts, birthday gifts, baby shower gifts, just little thank you gifts to your customers. I do have one more. I am going to retry this to see how it would work without the heat pillow. And I'm going to try. I'm going to grab a sheet of paper. And always get new paper because as you could see, that other paper, it bled. So you don't want any bleeding on your mini heat press. I'm going to try this again. Press again for 60 seconds. All right, y'all, so that was 60 seconds with heavy pressure. And I'm just going to bring this up. And I'm gonna take a quick peek just to make sure there's no area, especially, ouch, hot, okay? Especially on them areas on these ends, to make sure I got those ends good. Look like I may have covered all the ends, so now I'm gonna just slowly pull this up. All right. And there you have it. This came out better than the first one. So you're not going to even need a heat transfer pillow. I think firm pressure, flat surface like I just used. I'm on a regular table, nothing special. Firm pressure, and it actually came out better than the first one. So how you put these bad boys together, I am going to do, let's see what color. I think I'm gonna do the black one. So basically what you want to do now is you want to get the adhesive tape, double-sided adhesive tape that it's going to automatically come with. And you want to try to put it in the center. Get it in the center like that. Okay? And you want to take this tape off to expose the other side of that adhesive. Prior to putting it on, see exactly how you want to put it. So if you know that if you're going to put it, too bad I'm using my phone, but you know, if you're going to be holding it like this on your phone, you have those collapsible hinges. All right, so what I'm going to do now is just get it, because I think I want to go this way with it. So I'm going to put it like this. Make sure you get in the center. And then there you have it. Simple, easy. All right, y'all, so I was able to find another recording device. So I'm going to show you. My phone is not the best looking, but it is what it is. I am going to show you exactly how to put this on your phone. All right, so let me just make sure got no dust or lint. This actually had a bling cover on it, and then the cover started cracking and flaking, so I took the cover off. Now I'm just working with the inner cover, and I'm going to show you. So when I'm holding it, I want to use it like this. I want that right there to show, so I'm going to put it like this. So when I'm holding it, battery. Babe, why your phone dead? I told you to put this phone on a charger. All right, y'all, I do not know how much of this I missed. That's what happened when you grab somebody else's phone who don't keep it charged. But anyways, I'm going to have it like this. So when I'm holding it, I want to hold it like this. So basically, I've already wiped it down. Make sure there wasn't no dust or lint. So I'm going to put it about right here. And try to get it more like in the center. I'm going to grab my craft knife. And I'm going to peel that paper off. So this tape here that's underneath is going to be a very strong industrial type sticker paper that will hold your phone, that keep this phone holder attached. You want to make sure all sides are down, that tape is down. It's very sticky. So once you take that paper off, you will be exposing the sticky side of it. And then you want to put it where you want. Try to get more of the center. And of course, I'm not in the center. Of course. It'd be too much like right if I was. Pull that off. Let me see if I can get this about right there. Okay, and then press. So press after you put it where you want it, then you press. I got all kind of fingerprints. Black show all the fingerprints, so keep that in mind when designing. So I'm going to press down, and then now it'll be attached. You want to give it a few before you really go to pulling, but that's not where I want it. Okay, that's where it's going to have to be. But, well, so this is not going to allow me to, so if I want to watch TV, which I normally do, so that'll be perfect. So it still worked out fine. Okay, and then when you no longer need that to be sticking out, you just fold it in, and then this is how it will look. All right, so on my next line of videos using a mini Cricut heat press, I am going to show you how to make a custom dog tag.